Puddin, 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 puddin.
Okay, so
are we back again?
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. We fixed it.
I think he's got a pet called Gentle Ben. And y'all know, if y'all our age, you know who we're talking about. But if you're younger than that, you don't.
I got a cousin named Gentle Ben.
I'm not even going to ask.
If Ben sees this, he's probably going to be pissed off that I mentioned his name. But I don't think Ben's going to see it. Hey, Ben, how you doing?
Didn't Grizzly Adams... Oh, yeah, fucking John... Or not John Denver. What was his name? That played Uncle Jesse. Denver Pyle. Denver Pyle played in Grizzly Adams also as his best friend, right? Yeah. Denver Pyle.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, Denver Pyle played in there in Grizzly Adams. Because Denver Pyle looked like Grizzly Adams.
Way back for that shit, man, because I hadn't thought about that. That ain't been on my radar in years. So.
Oh, dude, I've been watching. This is, for those of you who don't know, this is what I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of this shit lately.
Surprise, surprise.
That ain't that.
Hogan's Heroes? You watch Hogan's Heroes all the time.
Yeah. But surprise,
you watch
surprise.
Hogan's Heroes like I watch Star Trek.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a Star Trek dude.
Yeah, he's a Star Trek.
I do like Star Wars too. Looking forward to the next movie. Not holding my breath though.
Which is better, MASH or Hogan's Heroes?
See, that's hard for me because I don't really watch those kind of shows.
Oh,
so I know MASH better.
Gilligan's Island or Fantasy Island? That's a no-brainer. Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island's a good one.
Bob Denver was fucking awesome in that.
I like Fantasy Island too, though.
Yeah. They played.
Not quite as cheesy as Love Boat.
Yeah. Love Boat was pretty fucking cheesy. And just so y'all know, this motherfucker is close to my age. I ain't gonna tell him not unless you want to tell people how old you are.
I don't care if you're. I'm 46.
Yeah, he's 46 and I'll be 50 in February, so... He's about my age, but we have a lot of talks about some old TV shows.
You'd been shoving me in the lockers. You'd been like, "You freshman, fold up. You can do it."
No, I would have never done that. I got shoved in the lockers myself as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I got thrown in the bushes. That's what I fucking hated as a kid. I got thrown in the bushes. That sucked. Grew out of that though. But
yeah. All you gotta do is fuck up one person, and then they stop bugging you.
Yeah, I did that my senior year. No, my junior year. I did that my junior year, and then nobody else fucked with me after that.
It was my sophomore year that I snapped.
It's amazing. It's amazing how much shit you can take until you're pushed over the edge, and then you fight back, and then everybody's like, "Yep, no, don't fuck with him."
No, everybody left me alone after that. Everybody left me alone. So. It's all good. That's the way it should be.
All right, so you pick a topic we can talk about. Should we talk about women? No, because 80% of my viewers are women. I do not want to die young.
Yeah, I don't think I want to throw my personal views on that.
Dude,
I'm single, and, yeah, I would like to maybe meet someone someday, but.
You better be specific, because some people say, "Oh, you want to meet somebody? Would that be a guy?" Trust me, there's idiots out there that don't get it when you say, "Hey, I hope I meet the right
For
person."
the record, I am 100% heterosexual.
Yep, so am I.
I like the girls.
He's still my brother, and I love him to death, and I'll give him a hug any fucking day of the week.
But that's totally different.
Yep, that's brother love.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, dude, we have actually been like brothers since day one we met.
Yeah.
Because that all of 2018, the beginning of 2018, we were pretty much inseparable until summer hit.
Until summer hit, yeah, we had to split up and each go our own direction.
Yeah. So, and we hung out together from RTR on. We camped together. We camped with Ty. We watched his. We didn't tell the story about the peanuts.
We did get off topic on that.
Yeah, we did.
Did we run out of time on the other?
I think we ran out of time. So we had to watch our buddy Ty's. We had to watch our buddy Ty's dogs, and he had two mastiffs, Moose and Rocco. And God rest Moose's soul. And Ty, if you're watching this, I miss him so much.
Yep.
I've still got some video of Moose. I don't know where. I think it's back in the channel. I'm trying to find some of the videos that I've lost. I don't know where they're at, but some of them got deleted. But we and him were. Ty asked us to watch his dogs, so we did. Well, actually, Ty asked me, and I said, "Hey, can my buddy Kevin come along?" And Kevin came over there. He brought his trailer, and we watched Ty's dogs. And we found out that Ty's dogs had an anchoring for peanuts. How did we even find that out? I think it's after I threw them in the rig.
No, you probably dropped some or something.
I probably dropped
one of us probably dropped some peanuts and
yeah,
you know,
because I
you know they're vacuum cleaners.
I have peanuts. I have peanuts all the time. Peanuts are good for you. Anyway, so I had a big fucking jar of peanuts, of just regular Planters peanuts. And I looked at him and I said, "You want to see how big of an asshole I can be?"
No, let's be. First of all, before you get to that part, you got to tell them that it was a beautiful sunny day. It was probably about 75 degrees.
Just gorgeous.
All the doors in my trailer were open and the breeze was blowing through, and I was laying in my bed,
comfortable, cozy,
snoozing the afternoon away. When Dickhead here comes around the corner, literally pokes his head around the corner and goes, "Hey, want to see what a dickhead I can be?"
and took
me kind of went, Here comes a handful of peanuts and two
giant mastiffs on top of his bed. Oh my God! You gotta admit
those
though,
dogs fucking crushed me. Moose was, I think, about $1.70.
About $1.60 to $1.70, and Rocco was about $1.20.
Yeah, so we're talking about two
huge horse.
About a couple of 100 pounds of dog just landing on my balls.
Almost 300. Almost 300 together. Close to it. About 280 pounds.
Yeah.
So you had to about 280 pounds of dog on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
Then I threw one hand, and then the dogs come back out. And I'm like, I throw another huge handful in there, and all I hear is, "You motherfucker!"
I don't remember what I said.
Oh, no, I remember you said, "You motherfucker." Because they ran right back in and started getting all the peanuts again.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. Yep. You may have not. Well, at the time, you probably didn't think it was funny.
It's funny,
but it's funny now.
It's funny now, but no, at the time, when you get big dogs like that just come in all crazy and wild, Rocco, I'm talking to you. You're the one that crushed my balls.
Good boy, Rocco. Good boy.
You're the one that crushed my balls.
And then we don't talk about fucking Coke cans, do we?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Motherfucker. You're a fucking asshole. Up until, okay, we were
still
down.
Got that one I signed?
What?
I signed one and left it in here.
Dude, I don't even know.
I think I put it up next to General Lee or something, or maybe I put it in that cubby, but I signed one and I left it.
No, but I found the one behind the seat of my truck last year when I was at my aunt's house.
Oh, that was a year ago.
Yeah, I know. But you put them in there in the spring. We were down south of Ehrenberg, and it was me, you, and Ty. And I think, we were down there just together. And Ren.
We were camped out with a bunch of people.
Yeah, and Ren was there. There was a bunch of people there.
There was a bunch of people.
And then me and Ty had to leave. Yeah, and should I tell Ren that
you guys took off for a game night?
Yes, we took off for a game night.
You guys took off for a game night, and I have been collecting Coke cans.
As you can tell, the board games back there.
We've been parked in the same spot for probably close to a month.
Yeah.
And, I've been collecting Coke cans. I drink a lot of Coca-Cola. So.
And I ended up finding a fucking ton of them.
So I crushed them. I crushed every fucking one of them. It was a couple hundred of them.
At the last I knew, Ty still had the one in the top of his toolbox.
Because he
said
keeps that as a memento.
Every time he opens a toolbox, he gets a giggle out of it.
He keeps it as a memento to...
Yeah, but you know how I am normally with my OCD. I can't... If I see something out of place, I gotta grab. I can't leave it there.
I know.
But yeah, this motherfucker in Coke
I'm gonna have to crush one and sign it for him so he can't get rid of it.
Are you still drinking Coke?
Hell yes, there's a Coke in here.
Oh, that's right. No, but you still got Coke in your van?
Not currently, no.
Yeah,
not currently.
Yes.
I didn't stop to get anything.
I ain't gonna have to worry
I
about
just
no
came
Coke
straight out
cans.
to Quartzsite. Actually, I went straight to Blythe, from Phoenix, straight to Blythe, to
He picked up his green goodness.
I had to have it. I was, after a month on the wagon, fucking give me.
And this is what me and him talked about earlier. We both agree. In order to live your life, whether you're sticks and brick, whether you're in this life, you have to be happy with yourself. And that's what we agreed on. You can't go off of people saying, well, you need to do this and you need to do that. It's not their decision what you do in your life. And that means you got to do what makes you happy.
Indeed.
To a certain point.
Indeed.
So, but you got to be you. In order for you to be happy, you have to be you. In order for me to be happy, I have to be me. Just like when everybody's like...
I realized that, after being cooped up for a month or so in Phoenix,
he's not him. He's more happy when he's out here, and if he's by himself, or he'll come and spend a little bit of time with me, because every now and then, I mean, we just got to have that bro on bro talk and shit.
Yep.
And it's
I like
cool.
to just pop in and out unannounced.
Yeah, he does.
Except for the last minute, just be like, hey, dude, I'm down the street.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Yep.
But anytime he shows up, my door's always open for him. It always has been open for him. There's never been a time where I've never wanted him to be around. I always enjoy you coming around. It's always fun. It's always
it's
goofy.
The same with you too.
Yeah.
Except I usually always come to you because my rig's easier to move around than yours.
Yeah, because we can't.
I got the van and you got the.
Yeah, you have
all this.
Yeah. Well,
it's a lot.
Yeah, there is a lot here. Trying to redo some of it. I got new storage containers there in the back room. You see those white ones sitting right there?
I do see them. Yeah.
I'm trying to redo the storage area. I'm trying to get some shit moved around. I got some decals I got to get done for a friend. So yeah.
Yep.
But so what are your plans from here on out, or do you even know? Just be a fart in the wind and go where it blows you.
At this point, yeah, kinda. I'm gonna be hanging out in Phoenix for a while, or in the greater Phoenix area. Phoenix is a big place, so find me if you can.
Well, you know
Phoenix is huge.
Oh, you know I'm going to be here for a while, and the reason why that is I got some other shit. I got some shit I got to take care of. I got some personal shit that's coming up.
And you just love it out here.
I don't know why. I do, and you know
He does. I mean, you wouldn't be talking about buying property out here if you didn't like it.
No, and the reason why I like it out here is because I don't hurt as much, except for this year because it's cold as hell.
It is unusually cold for the desert.
But other than that,
I'm all bundled up here. I got my beanie on and shit.
I have no sleeves.
Yeah.
As usual, but that's normally me.
Yeah, but it looks like right now, it looks like it's going to rain.
Does it?
To me, it does. Yeah, it's all overcasting. It looks like rain to me.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
See?
Look at those clouds.
But I didn't remember hearing anything about rain in the forecast, so.
Yeah, well, we'll find out one way or another if it rains.
Well, yeah, we'll know if it starts.
But yeah, I like it for health-wise because I can actually move around down here. I can never go back up north where it gets cold and rainy and all that shit.
Yeah, the heat is good for your
and
your aches and pains.
And it feels good, except for this winter, which is unseasonably cold.
Yeah, unusually cold. So it's whatever. I guess they get winters like this every 5 years or so. Is what I've been told. So
yeah, it can get kind of fucking crazy, but
it ain't always warm in the desert.
No, and I will tell you right now for a fact, if you're in town, compared to in town and out in the desert, it's probably at least 10 to 15 degrees warmer in town, even though Quartzsite is a small town, but it's still 10 to 15 degrees warmer in town than it is in the desert at nighttime.
Yep.
And that is because you have the buildings and everything else.
All the concrete and asphalt that cools off that was warmed up during the day.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it keeps the ambient temperature a little bit. But you get out there in the bush, and it gets chilly at night. It gets chilly at night. I'll guarantee I'll be running my heater tonight.
There's some places that get down to, and be careful. Is it a propane heater?
Yeah, it's a buddy heater.
Be careful, because I just seen on the news where a man and his dog was sleeping in a van, and carbon dioxide killed him and his dog.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they had to bust out the window and try to get him out, but him and his dog both died. Both perished.
Yeah, see, my buddy heater is so hot that I only have to burn it for 5 or 10 minutes, and then I can shut it off, and my van stays pretty toasty for a while.
My buddy heater
long
took
enough
a
for me
shit.
to fall asleep underneath all my blankets and curl up. And
yeah, my buddy heater took a shit. The pilot wouldn't stay lit, and I tried cleaning it out. I tried doing everything to it, and I was done with it, so I got rid of it, and that's why I came into town, because I have that one. And now you heard that motherfucker. It sounds like a freaking what the hell would you say it sounds like?
It sounds like a bearing's going out of a fan to me.
And there's computer fans inside this little electric heater I got.
If it's a bearing on a computer fan, you're probably not going to fix it.
No.
You're probably going to have to get another fan.
Yeah, but there's that place in town that we went to last year, me and Ty and you, they sell those little, they sell fans from like this big to like this big. And I've showed you the one I sleep with by my bed every night.
You can upgrade that fucker and make it more powerful.
That's true. Nah, I'll get one. I'll take it apart and then I'll get my soldering gun, take it apart, and then put a new one in it, and then resolder everything.
Yeah.
See, that's a good thing about knowing how to do some of this shit yourself. So, because you don't have to hire somebody or take it somewhere and have them charge you a fucking arm and a leg. I redid what are those little things in the TVs? They look like little like Coke cans or something. They're about this big. I forgot what they're called.
Is it a conductor? Not a conductor.
Yeah, they're conductor. Yeah, it's a conductor.
Is it a conductor?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Some type.
Yeah, it's a conductor of some type, but they're about this big and they're round. And
I would light bulbs, right?
No,
not really. No. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
They look kind of like this, but they're bigger. Some of them are bigger round, and they're black, and they have a thing. And if they pop on the end, that means that they're bad. They have an aluminum end on it, and if it pops up, that means they went bad. I had to replace 4 of them on a TV I had.
Oh.
Samsung TV. I took it to a TV repair place, and they told me it was going to cost me about $450 to repair it.
Damn.
I went on YouTube, and I looked to see what the problem was. So I opened up my TV. I bought the shit off of Amazon. I paid $20 for it, for the new conductors or whatever you want to call them. I paid $20 for them. There were 10 of them in a pack. And I unsoldered the old ones, soldered the new ones on, and fixed it myself for $20 fucking. I saved $430 fucking.
Not bad. I've never been that ambitious.
When it comes to $430 fucking, you better become ambitious, because if you can fix it yourself.
I bet most people just chuck the TV nowadays and get another one.
Well, at the time,
it doesn't work. Okay, I can take it.
I think this was back in like 2012 maybe, and I just bought, and the Samsung TV wasn't even a year old when these little conductors or whatever you call them, when they went out. And I was like, man, this shouldn't happen, because the TV wouldn't even come on anymore. And so I looked up a video on YouTube on my laptop, and it showed how to fix it. And I'm like, well, fuck, I can do that. I had the soldering gun. I had everything I needed. All I needed was to reorder the conductors. So I got in the back of the TV. They got a serial number, which those of you who do not know, what did I do with it? Here's my eyeball. This is when I can't read stuff and it's too small a print, I have to pull out the magnifying glass just so I can read it. See if I can see Kevin here. That's probably going sideways. Look, he's got a big eyeball. Where's this? Oh, let's do this. Look at your eyeball. It's so big. I missed you, dude.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, so I got the serial number of it, ordered off at Amazon. Cost me $20 for 10 of them. I still had fucking 6 of them left over in case something happened again. So yeah, it was a fucking easy fix. And that's why I like to do shit myself, because I'm going to save myself a shit ton of money. I've probably saved myself over probably $5,000 worth of work that's had to be done by doing it all myself. Even though my back is fucked up, I've still done everything myself. Most of it. Yeah. Except for right now, I can't lift shit. So that's the only issue I have right now. I'm starting to get old.
Me too.
Motherfucker told me, he goes, I'm going to buy you a cane. I said, I already got one. He goes, I'm going to buy you a walker. I said, I've already got one, but I got rid of it. Motherfucker's telling me he's going to buy me a fucking walker.
I think he needs a scooter.
No.
Scooter for scooter.
No. Okay, I can't, I'm not going to say any names, but I got some friends of mine, husband and wife, and she's in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. And I talked to her and him, and we are gonna modify her wheelchair, and we're gonna put fucking big old knobby tires on it and put a lift kit on it, and we're talking about trying to get a 1,000 cc engine to put on it, like a Kawasaki or something.
Good lord, you guys are fixing to hurt yourselves.
Oh, I was messing with her, telling her we're gonna put.
I'm down to play. Let's do this.
I told her we're gonna get a Confederate flag plate and put on the back of it, and we're gonna jack it up and have her handlebars so that she can ride around.
Hopefully, once you get that thing built, I'll have my motorcycle back, because I am gonna get it back.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. We'll figure it out. It's in Santa Cruz right now and being stored. So.
What actually was the problem with it? Why did it keep breaking down so much? Or did you ever figure it out?
I think, no, they figured it out. It's running now. It was the rectifier, that basically is a charge controller from the stator to the battery controls the flow. Are you farting?
No, I moved my foot off the chair, and it's the pleather.
Oh, okay.
He rectifier all right.
So the wires had pulled loose, and probably all I had to do was solder the shit back together, and but I didn't notice it.
Why? Do you want me to fart?
No, please don't.
I can do one of those farts on like they do on TV.
You don't need to fart.
Oh, come on.
It's okay.
He doesn't want me to fart.
Anyway, so a buddy of mine has the bike. We were possibly, maybe gonna make a deal. I might sell the bike to him, or he might know someone who might want to buy it. So I let him take it. He was visiting me here in Phoenix, and I let him take it to Santa Cruz. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, go ahead, take it. See if you can get it running, whatever. I talked to him recently, and he's like, dude, your bike scares me. It's fucking huge. Now, he only just learned to ride last year.
Is it a 250 or a 450?
It's 400.
400.
It's 400. But it's tall. It's really tall also.
Right.
And where he lives is up in the Santa Cruz Mountains, up in the foothills on a little narrow, twisty, windy ass fucking road that's fun for me. But on my big old bike, he says he's tiptoeing it because the suspension is so high on it.
But you're only what, 5'8"?
I'm 5'11".
Or 5'11".
I'm 5'11". He's like, I don't know, 5'10". He's not much shorter than me, but he tiptoes it. But I outweigh him by probably 75, 80 pounds. So I compress the suspension, so I sit on the balls of my feet. I'm good to go.
Right.
And I'm comfortable. I've been riding all my life on street bikes to dirt bikes. So you name it, I've ridden it. And I'm comfortable. Even on his twisty little up and down, windy shit, he's like, man, I'm going to drop this fucking thing. And so he parked it. He parked it, and he's like, what do you want to do with it? And I was like, I want it back. I've been missing it a lot.
I can imagine.
And so I was like, yeah, I want it back, man. You tell me what you got into it, and we'll work it out, and,
Sweet.
I'll pay you what I owe you, and you can give me the bike back. So now we're just working at a time where either I can go to Santa Cruz and pick it up, or he can come out to Phoenix. I think he wants to come out here because he's got his smaller dirt bike that he's comfortable riding, and he really wants to come out in the desert and get on it and learn a thing. So, and I'll be happy to teach him.
All right.
First thing, don't crash, because I'm going to roost you.
we'll be back with part 3 because the time's just about up, and we'll be back with part 3. So stay tuned.
So put your drinks up for the weekend, cause them work days sure been creeping. What's up? Is anybody gonna get tore up? Drinks up for